What's up, everybody? This is Mr. 100K a day in the flesh. And today we are going to be talking about Shacarri Richardson and her fake 100-meter gold medal that she's probably about to get. Now, I am definitely not a fan of this. I'm upset about it. I had a conversation with my assistant just today about this, about the prospects of Shacarri. She wants me to bet on Shacarri, and I don't want to bet on Sha'Carri for obvious reasons. So just take a listen, and I'm gonna explain to everybody exactly why I don't want to bet on Sha'Carri and why I'm upset with the Jamaicans for allowing Sha'Carri to basically come into the Olympics and get a free gold medal. Just listen.
What you got going on this weekend?
Honestly, I think I'm probably just gonna have a nice dinner, relax. I feel like with everything going on lately, my mind has been scattered. And talking about scattered, have you made up your decision on Sha'Carri?
Yeah, I have, but I don't know. She's an odds-on favorite, so I really don't. Still, I just don't like her. I want her to. I really don't even want her to win for real, but I know people get mad at me.
I feel like her talent has been overlooked. It is her time. No? I feel like she had her opportunity before and she missed it by something that was so small. So then now this is her moment. Let's give her that praise that she deserves. It's going to be a home run or whatever they call it.
I want to see her fail.
Why?
I just don't like the bitch.
So that's one of the things, guys. It's like I don't like Sha'Carri. I never really have liked her. It's always been business. It's nothing personal. I've never met her before. But the main reason why I don't like Sha'Carri is because of her inconsistent performances over the years. She got, of course, consistent last year, but I think it's something psychological with her. And usually in big moments like this, I feel like she only won last year because she was in lane 9. In big moments like this, people with psychological issues find a way to fail. Now, there isn't anyone in the way that can stop her. We all know that. And from a statistical analysis, she's really just a hands-on favorite. One of my favorite people of all time when it comes to track and field, Shelly Ann Fraser. She is there 1080 something for the year. But we haven't really seen her do much. I don't think she ran a race even before the trials for Jamaica, and she's really the biggest threat. And I'm gonna tell you why I'm probably going to put money on Shelly Ann in a second. So, and we know one of my all-time favorites, Elaine Thompson, she's not even there. And Shericka Jackson just announced that she won't be running it at all. So, and Shericka Jackson was part of the big three that slaughtered the Olympics with Elaine and Shelly Ann just a couple years ago. So we all know that. And so I don't know. I'm really looking for somebody else to come and dominate. We got Julian Alfred, of course. Now, Julian Alfred, St. Lucia, I really love her. Love her smile. She's a beautiful woman, gorgeous woman. I really want her to win. But I'm concerned. The thing about Julian Alfred, she has a great 60. She's running 6'9" something. So she has a great start, and her 200-meter personal best is better than Sha'Carri. She just ran like 21.8 just a few weeks ago. I'm concerned about that 60 or that, let me say 50 to 100-meter range where I believe that she may taper off and allow Sha'Carri to come get her. So that's why I'm not really inclined to bet in favor of Julian Alfred. So I'm trying to find really good bets to make. Like I said, my assistant, she's really tried to push me to bet in a certain type of way. I'm really not feeling it, but definitely can't bet on Sha'Carri. I'm definitely upset about it. And even when we look at TT Terry, I don't think TT Terry is that good. She might not make it to the final. These are the other American women that made it. And Melissa Jefferson. I'm not a fan of Melissa Jefferson either because I feel like she's far too inconsistent. As a matter of fact, her tenacity and her tendency, let me say that, her and TT Terry's tendency to run 11 seconds flat or over 11 seconds, 11-1, 11-2, especially over the last 18 months, has been through the roof. So I'm not really feeling any of what I'm seeing also. So the statistics, I'm gonna show you guys the betting odds when it comes to how have changed with Shericka pulling out of the race. I'm not happy with it. I still want I still want Sha'Carri to win, but to lose. Now, and I hope she does lose, but I believe that she probably will win. And me and my assistant talked about this, and this is how that took place.
That's rude. What?
I'm just being honest. I just don't like her. I don't like her attitude.
Well, who else?
Look,
So then, if not her, who?
I'm a purist. You know, do you understand Maslow's hierarchy of needs?
Could you repeat that again?
Do you understand Abraham Maslow's hierarchy of needs?
Never heard of it.
Okay. Well, I'll make it simple for you. I want to see her fail. I want to see her fail. She has that need. You know, Maslow talks about it. He says at the bottom is the physical, the safety needs that we need to be happy. And at the top, you need self-actualization. Based on what happened to her back in 2021, I think she's stuck in that middle where she needs that thing where she needs to be loved. So I think she needs to leave track alone and go focus on her personal mental health. Personally. Now, she may win because everybody, you know, old and got hurt, but I just still don't like her. I think she needs to work on herself.
But aren't we talking about bets here?
See, and I'm not trying to be funny, guys, and I meant everything that I said regarding that, but yeah, I feel like Sha'Carri has mental problems, and I think that when it comes to the mental game of this, she can potentially find a way to fail. I'm going to show the betting odds in just a second, and with her mental things that I feel like she has, she's not in lane 9. If somebody gets out on her, she could false start. There are a multitude of things that she can do that will go wrong here, and I feel like betting on her will probably be a very, very bad thing. I'm extremely upset with Jamaica. Extremely upset. I'm gonna find a way to retaliate against the Jamaican track and field team in a way that no longer has me supporting them, and in a way that does not allow the public to support them based on their failures in this Olympic season so far, because it doesn't look good at all. So I'm gonna let you guys see how it panned out with me and my assistant, but then I'm gonna show you the odds, because she's trying to convince me that I should bet on Sha'Carri. I simply can't do it. It's too much risk versus little potential reward, and I just don't feel like it's something that a reasonable person really should do or ever do with these types of numbers and with this type of person that we were talking about. It's in Sha'Carri.
Yeah, but she's an odds-on favorite. When you have people who are mentally unstable like that, you know what they do in moments like this? They're the odds-on favorite. Everybody put a bunch of money on them like they do with the Super Bowl, and guess what happens? They find a way to lose. That's why I don't like odds-on favorites like that.
So the thing is, Sha'Carri, this is Sha'Carri's betting odds. If you bet $10,000 on Sha'Carri, you only have a potential to win $3,500, which I think is completely not worth it, because anything could happen. She can get in the blocks and false start. She can get caught sitting in the blocks and end up getting bronze or silver. There are just so many things that when you're dealing with a person with Sha'Carri's mindset that can go wrong, that I feel like this will be a horrible, horrible, horrible bet to make. Like I said, I'm extremely angry that the big three with Shelly Ann, Sharika, and Elaine aren't there. But I do have a better bet that I'm going to make, and I'm going to tell you guys about it in a second. And it still includes Jamaica, and it allows me to still make money with Jamaica.
But this sounds more like an underdog story, where she had all of that the fire underneath of her to years back to be able to win. And then now, you don't think that she learned from that? You don't think that she's...
I don't care. I don't care if she learned. I don't like her. What part of the... Listen, who's your favorite football team? Who's your favorite football team? You watch the Super Bowl last year? No. Who's your favorite sports team? Who's your favorite? Just tell me who's your favorite sports team.
You can't name them. I only know the Cowboys and the Eagles.
I think
that the Ravens... Okay, I just named very close ones.
Well, guess what? Do you have a team? Guess what? Do you have a team that you don't like?
No.
Okay. Well, if you have one that you don't like, that's my position towards her. And I don't care about her backstory. I don't care about what she's been through.
I think that that's just you're basing your decision off of your own ignorance.
I could be, but when we got money involved, would you rather be ignorant or would you rather be rich?
But ignorance is not knowing of. So when you make decisions of stuff that you don't know of, so I would rather make decisions that I know than to follow my unknowing and make decisions in that.
That doesn't make sense. Messing with you, I'm going to lose a lot of money. So check this out. I'm not going to bet on her. End of story. Now check this out. I got work to do. Please step out of my office. I'll talk to you later.
All right.
Nothing else. It's going to be trouble. Trouble. You keep talking. Catch you later.
I'll be back to rub it in your face when she does win, though.
Okay. So, we'll see.
So, guys, that's how the conversation with me and her went on that. And I didn't get a chance to tell her or even mention her about Shelly Ann because I keep forgetting about the fact that Shelly Ann Fraser Price is still actually in contention for in the race. You don't know how Shelly Ann's looking right. She could have really put some stuff together in the last few weeks and said, hey, I'm going out with a bang. The reason why I'm going to bet on Shelly Ann, but not to win, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to bet on Shelly Ann to get on the podium. Okay. Because what happened with Shelly Ann in 2016, she was injured in a similar fashion and she came back and she still got on the podium. And this is the Shelly Ann bet. If you bet for Shelly Ann, guys, if you bet $10,000 on Shelly Ann, and all the things she has to do is get places 1 through 3. If you look at the screen, it says 1 through 3. You get plus 125. I think that's a reasonable bet for Shelly Ann because I don't see Melissa Jefferson catching Shelly Ann. And especially if she gets a average Shelly Ann start. I don't see TT Terry beating Shelly Ann. Actually, I don't even see any of those ladies breaking 11 seconds in the final because I believe their body's going to freeze up. So I think the only person who really has a real threat or chance of beating Shelly Ann is Julian Alfred. So with that being the case, I'm going to take a safe bet and bet $10,000 on Shelly Ann getting top 3. And this is the bet right here. And it plays 0.12 125. So if I bet, I'm going to bet 10,000, as you can see there. I'm going to bet it tonight. And once I bet it, if Shelly Ann only gets top 3, then I win $12,500. Now, listen, I need you guys to tell me if y'all think that's a reasonable bet to make. I'm really feeling that Shelly can do it. I have a lot of faith in her. I don't think that it's an unreasonable bet. My assistant says she's going to come back and make fun of me because I do not bet on Sha'Carri. Now, like I said, this is Sha'Carri's bet. If Sha'Carri doesn't win, see, you're bet with Sha'Carri, you're betting $10,000 and you're going to win 3,500 if she wins, right? 3,500, which, like I said, the 13.5 that includes your original 10,000. I don't think that's a reasonable bet. Even when we look at the other people who are in contention, the odds are not really that good for other people, like the payouts, or it's just too unreasonable for them to win. So Sha'Carri minus 286. Julian Alfred, if she wins, that would pay as a 3.5 to 1 payout. So that means if you bet $10,000, you'll get $35,000 on top of your $10,000 back. But is Julian Alfred you guys have a good chance of her winning? I don't know. Shelly Ann Fraser, if she wins, that would pay for every 10,000 you bet. You'll make $120,000 on top of that. So I really don't want to place any heads up because I really feel like Sha'Carri is really just a favorite, but with her mental illness that she has, I feel like that she has too much potential to actually lose and fail. So I think a better odd is the Shelly Ann Fraser bet, which I just indicated I'm going to be making, which is plus 125, which I believe is much more reasonable bet. If you look at the other ones, they have Melissa Jefferson with the 4th best chance of getting the medal, and then Tia Clayton from Jamaica, Dean Asher Smith from the UK, and Talu. So I think the Shelly Ann Fraser bet is ultimately the best bet to make. And I believe that's what I'm going to do. I'm gonna put 10,000 on it. Tell me what y'all think in the comments. My assistant indicated walking out the door. She said walking out the door that she is going to, come back to rub it in my face if I'm wrong or if Sha'Carri wins. But I really don't think that putting up $10,000 with the potential of only winning 3,500 with a person like Sha'Carri is a wise move to make. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. And I'm gonna talk to you guys later, and we'll see how the race go. And if she ends up having to make fun of me because I blew the money or I missed the opportunity, then I'm gonna have to just go deal with it. I'm gonna catch y'all later. Mr. 100K a day on the biggest hater in track and field. Peace, y'all.